Hi everybody, it's me, Gabriel Flores. By now you guys know me. You've seen my stuff on my new channel. Um, this is a news report that consists of me recording different locations in my neighborhood. We have a total of 4 locations. Five locations and a total of 6 different reports. This is the introduction to my news report. This is the introduction to my news report that I'm giving to you guys. Basically, what is a suburb? There's thousands, maybe even millions of suburbs in the United States of America. What is a suburb? What makes a suburb a suburb? I'm currently at the neighborhood mailbox, if I didn't already mention that. I've discussed these things before. Let's actually see what makes up a suburb. I figured this would be a perfect thing to do a report on, and I know I'm right. And once I do the summary, we'll go into detail what we saw and what a suburb is. I am in what is considered a suburb. I live in what is considered a suburb. As you can see the house behind me, you can see the street, you can see the sidewalk. This is considered a suburb. I live in what is called the United States of America, which is in North America in the Western Hemisphere. Has existed, civilizations have existed here for thousands and thousands of years. I am somebody who has a level of consciousness. I can at least tap into things just like anybody else. And so let's see what this is. Let's see if we get any answers. All right, I'll check back in at the next location. Hang tight, guys. Hi, everybody. Gabriel Flores here reporting live in the avenues in Avondale. I have just reached the first location. We are reporting on modern suburbs in the United States of America. We are researching the characteristics of what makes a suburb a suburb. I live in what is considered a suburb, and the first major characteristic of this suburb is the man-made canal that I'm standing in front of. As you can see, let's go this way. Sunlight is getting pretty bad. This is the man-made canal. There was actually a dead body found in this canal not too long ago. Just a little side note, you want to be careful when you're around here. Be very careful is the story behind that. You don't trust me? You'll find out. Trust me, there was a dead body here. My mom told me about it. I didn't see it, but she told me about it. Let's give the dimensions of this. I've already reported the dimensions of this man-made canal to Google. I figure it's an important thing to know because what is a man-made canal? Nobody really knows. I don't even know what a canal is for. I just know this is a man-made canal. So real quick, the characteristics of this canal is we're looking at 25 feet in width. It's approximately, from where I'm standing to the bottom, I would say is 20 feet. Is 20 feet. So what do we say? Let's say the width is 30 feet. The width is 30 feet. The depth is 20 feet. The length is unknown. We have an unknown start location and an unknown end location for this canal. It's basically open to the public. Anybody can walk in here and go straight up to it like I just did. The water is always full, as I have seen. It's always flowing pretty steadily. When it storms, that's when it picks up more momentum. And you can tell by how much water there is in there that it's a lot of force behind this water as it moves, that it could potentially be dangerous. As you can see, the canal goes down pretty far. Right here you have a pathway for people to walk and ride their bikes, and then this is where I just came from. And so this is the first thing I'm reporting on here. We are going to discover what a suburb is, the characteristics of a suburb, and we are going to find out and figure out what is this major thing that is a major characteristic, a defining characteristic in the United States, of the United States of America. What is a suburb? And this is a suburb. This is the man-made canal here in the avenues in Avondale. This is it. Gabriel Flores reporting live. I'll get back to you at the next location. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody, Gabriel Flores here, reporting live. What makes a suburb a suburb? What is a modern suburb? What are all these neighborhoods called suburbs popping up throughout the entire United States of America, spanning across a swath of a continent, and is a defining characteristic of the United States? What is a suburb? I'm here at the man-made canal bridge. I'm not too far from where I was just at, reporting to you guys about the canal, the dimensions of the canal. I was over here, now I'm right here. The time is currently 7:45 p.m. I am currently facing north. Yep, that's north, because Salt Lake City, Utah is that way. Also, Las Vegas is that way. This is south. This is where Mexico is. West is California, the west coast, where the ocean's at. East is the east coast. I'm currently facing north at this point in time, and as I mentioned, it's 7:45 p.m. in the evening. We're getting dark. It's getting late. Luckily I brought this, so it gets too dark. Boom. We'll get closer. I'll have my light here, and we'll do all that. This is the bridge. What I want to do here, this is a major bridge because it's the bridge that covers the man-made canal that goes through the suburb of the Garden Lakes that I live in here in the avenues in Avondale. And what I want to do here is measure the bridge. So let's walk the length of the bridge. The bridge stops right here. So we're going to count the number of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42 steps in length. And now let's go across. We're going to have to do this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 73 footsteps in width. The width is longer than the length. I find that myself, I find that suspect. Additionally, for it being wider than it is in length, only one side of the bridge has a walkway for the citizens, yet the neighborhood is really built on a population that it prides itself in physical exercise and outdoor activities such as mountain biking, jogging, all the regular stuff. That's the dimensions of the bridge. We're a little bit in front of it. You got a picture of it. Okay, Gabriel Flores reporting live. Check back in with you at the next location. Gabriel Flores here, reporting live. What makes a suburb a suburb? In the United States of America, suburbs are becoming a defining characteristic of the civilization that is becoming to be known here in the Western Hemisphere, in what's called North America. What is a suburb? Gabriel Flores here, reporting live, up front, close and personal. Look with your own two eyes what a suburb is, what a modern suburb is. Check back in my online research forum to find out the official definition of a suburb and what it means for the future of America and the rest of the world. Otherwise, I am currently reporting live at Kimberly Park. This is in my neighborhood. I am living in what is considered a suburb of the United States of America. There's thousands, maybe even millions of these things popped up in the United States. And this is one thing that's in my neighborhood, a park. Here you go. It's dark outside right now, but this is the entrance, basically. Let's see if we can see the sign. Garden Lakes. This neighborhood is called Garden Lakes. This road in particular is called Lake Shore. All right. So that's that. What I want to do, basically, I'll show you around a little bit. Here's the one side of the park here. Boom, boom, boom. This is currently the corner of the park. And down here spans the rest of the park. Let's walk this way. Let's see if we can get any good views. It's kind of dark. As you can see, palm trees, lights, palm trees. Large sidewalk going around the perimeter of the park. Gabriel Flores reporting live. What makes a suburb a suburb? What is a suburb? What is this suburb I'm living in? What is the suburb you're living in? Why do we live in suburbs? Why don't I live in a city instead? Why don't we make all living places suburbs? What does the world think of suburbs? Does the world like suburbs? Do you like suburbs? We have as you can see, speed limit sign posted on the property of the park. No parking sign posted on the property of the park. Electrical box on the park. Beautiful trees lining the park. Here we have basically a rock covered segment of the ground from the park for aesthetic purposes. Back here we have a light. I don't know what that is. I can't make it out. I think I see a bench over there. Looks like there's place for seating over there. We're not going to get much better of a view than this. But this is Kimberly Park. I figured it would be a important location to submit regarding suburbs in the United States of America, because I live in the what is considered a suburb, and this is a prominent feature that sticks out in my mind when I think about this neighborhood. It's one of the prominent features that sticks out in my mind. So here, you know, we have lights over here. Looks like that's where the parking is at for the park. We have more trees, visible trees. Lots of aesthetics in this park, as you can see. Trees, shrubbery, rocks, long curvaceous lines. Okay, we've reached the end of the line. Almost. This is now the end of the line. This light post here is a famous light post. The reason why this light post is famous is because this is where I started my exercises when I was training for a half marathon. This is where I would start exercising every single time. We'll say 2 months, no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I did the training, and this is the light post that I started at. This is the very edge of the park. Here, this structure behind here I'm sorry, let's try to, right here, that's a new structure that they just built. This is part of the new piping system that's going throughout the entire suburb here. And that's part of that. I don't know what it does. I just know that's brand new. And they installed brand new piping underneath the ground throughout this entire suburb. And this is the park. Okay, everybody. I'll check you at the next location. Gabriel Flores reporting live. Gabriel Flores reporting live here in the avenues in Avondale. What makes a suburb a suburb? America, more and more, as each day passes by, is having suburbs pop up within each state in increasing numbers as the years go further and further. As I get older personally, I see more suburbs popping up. So we are currently at certain locations within my neighborhood, which is considered a suburb, to let you see with your own eyes. This is what a suburb is. And the reason why I pick these locations is because they stick out in my mind. When I think of the neighborhood, this is what sticks out. Part of the reason why this sticks out is because I've been active in this neighborhood since 2015. That's nearly 3 years now. I've ran through these bike paths many of times. So that's one of the reasons why these things will pop up in my head just like that, because I know. Now, this location is unique because this is a temporary place compared to the other locations. This is a temporary construction holding area for the construction guys to conduct their construction operations. Lord knows where. I don't know where they're conducting their construction operations, but I do know one thing. They're holding all of their equipment in our neighborhood, in our suburb. So is this what a suburb is the question, and I'm letting you see for your own two eyes. Well, look at it for your own two eyes. This is a temporary fence. I see dirt piles. I see a pipe right there. I see a pallet, wooden pallet. I see what looks like a sign. The fence area, I see a large area, fenced in area. The area in which it's located, this is what I call a wide bike path that's leading from the main road into the neighborhood, going through the center of the neighborhood, getting you to more deeper into where the houses are located. There's a little bridge right there that goes over what is something, but that bridge comes through here. And as you walk down this way, as you're coming from here, or actually, sorry, as you're coming from here to right here, you face this way, and here's where the temporary construction site is located, right here, right in front of this bike path. This is what it looks like. Everything's contained. Now you flip around and boom, you have an additional holding area. Let's come over here. Let's go look at this. It's dark, so I have to have this light. As you can see, that's a tire. That is a tractor. From here, I can see a large fenced-in area. Again, I see what appears to be a dirt pile, a square box, and of course, the machinery. This, what did I say, forklift? This is not a forklift. It's some kind of construction machinery. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a large piece of machinery. And as you can see, you flip around. There's the wide bike path I was describing to you right here. And then here's the other construction area. Let's go this way. See if we can get any better views. So anyways, here's the rest of the perimeter. And basically, that's it, guys. Gabriel Flores here, reporting live. What is a suburb? What are these suburbs that we live in that everybody knows as suburbs? Is the question I'm answering and allowing my audience to answer themselves by using their own eyes. This is what a suburb is. I will check in with you guys next, and we will discuss a summary of modern suburbs as we know them now in the United States of America. See you soon. Gabriel Flores reporting live. Thank you for sticking around and seeing what I had to show you in this news report of mine, which explores modern suburbs in the United States of America. In particular, my suburb that I live in Garden Lakes, the suburb called the Garden Lakes, the suburbs called Garden Lakes, located in Avondale, which I call the avenues in Avondale. The greater city is Avondale. Within Avondale, Garden Lakes is a suburb within Avondale. And Avondale, Garden Lakes, we're all located on the west side of Arizona, the greater Phoenix, metropolitan Phoenix location. We're on the west side of that. We've explored the question, what makes a suburb a suburb? Why do I know I live in a suburb? Why do we know we live in a suburb? Why isn't all locations in the world called a suburb? Who holds the definition of what a suburb is? And so what I did is we walked to various locations. You saw with your own two eyes characteristics of a suburb. I hope that you were able to gather some vital information regarding modern suburbs in the United States of America. This is important, more important than ever, because the population of the United States is bubbling to over 350 million people. That's more than it's ever been at any point in its history. The population of the world, um, take it to a larger scale, the world itself has never seen a population of the population that it's currently at, which is 7 billion. At no time in our history have we ever had this many people on the earth, on planet Earth. And so we need to see, well, what is a suburb um, that we live in that is a major characteristic to a nation that has over 350 million people, of which most live in the suburbs, not the city, not downtown where all the big buildings are at, but most of the population in the United States lives in suburbs. So it's more important than ever to know what a suburb is for those reasons, because we are at basically the frontier of population size in a very extended very deeply with such a high population into the universe. More deeply than ever are we extended into the universe at a population of 7 billion people, of which a lot of them live in suburbs. And, you can use the information however you want. For me personally, I'm using it just for something to do. It's something that's came through my mind. I don't care too much about it, other than, would I rather live in, answering the question, would I rather live in a suburb or would I rather live in a city, downtown? And those are the types of questions you can answer when you look around here in the neighborhood. As I walked around to different spots, you could sort of see what a suburb is looking like. You're getting an idea of what a suburb looks like. I think that people need to think in terms of these terms more frequently, more than ever. It's more important than ever for people to think, what is a suburb? What makes a suburb a suburb? And so Gabriel Flores here, reporting live. I thank you for joining, and we'll see you around, maybe in the suburb of Garden Lakes. See you later.